Becky Lynch entered Money in the Bank as Becky Two Belts, but she's leaving the pay-per-view solely as the Raw Women's Champion. In what some might consider a huge shocker, Lynch dropped the SmackDown Women's Championship to Charlotte Flair following an assist from Lacey Evans, the recent NXT call-up who had only had one main roster match prior to her title match at Money in the Bank. Mere minutes later, Bayley cashed in the mid briefcase she won earlier in the night and beat Flair for that very same title. Heading into the pay-per-view, a report had emerged indicating that Vince McMahon was considering making the shocking title change both because he's a huge fan of Evans and because he believed that an upset win would instantly cement her as a top star. While that remains to be seen and many fans are still scratching their heads over the decision to have Evans quickly tape out Lynch and to have the Irish star drop one of her two titles barely a month after winning them in the first ever women's WrestleMania event, it was undoubtedly the right decision. WWE, after all, effectively killed a few birds with one stone, reigniting a push for Bayley, getting some heat on both Evans and Flair and getting a title off Lynch. That's certainly not an knock on Lynch, who has established herself as the most popular act in WWE, its top merchandise seller and a star who is paving the way for other female superstars to consistently headline WWE shows just as the male superstars do. But if there is one thing that WWE fans have learned in recent years, it's that it doesn't take long for those same fans to turn on a superstar once he or she reaches the pinnacle of pro wrestling. That same fate has befell stars like Roman Reigns and John Cena in the recent past, but fans' rejection of those stars as top-level babyfaces was always less about their skills and more about the overexposure they received as the clear-cut top acts in WWE. Indeed, it wasn't that fans thought Reigns and or Cena were bad performers. It's that WWE focused far too heavily on both stars, clearly grooming them as the unstoppable #1 acts in the company, even if it came at the expense of other stars throughout the card and even if it crossed the line between giving those stars a major push and overexposing them.